Hey, 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 hey. This is another weekly reading for all of the signs, and you'll see that I'm mixing, and we will start with Aries. And all you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let me show you there you are. That's my logo for my book coming out. I will inform you when there are pre-sales. The Magic of Pleasure Seeking. Then I will start the reading. You'll find that every sign will have its mark on the upper left-hand corner. It will say Fire, Aries, and all so on. And you just scroll through the video to find your sun, moon, or rising, or any aspect of your chart that is prevalent. You listen to all of them. Sometimes one will be of more influence than the other. So let's start with Aries. Aries, Aries. There we are. My toes are underneath. Okay, let's see what's in store for you, Aries, here. I've got my Sibilla cards here. I've got the runes. And it's from the day today, the 6th of September, till Sunday, which would be the 13th, I believe. I believe that is the 13th. Let me check. Let me see. That is the 12th. From the 6th to the 12th. 6th to the 12th. Let's see what's in store for Aries. Death card at the top. The Hanged Man. Then we have the King of Wands. We've got the Seven of Swords, the High Priest, the King of Swords, the Judgment card. I never read them upside down. Everyone who has ever, but you do have things flying out of the deck, and we have to take them. There is a return. The Six of Cups and the King of Cups. This is a return. Many of you are involved with a water sign, that is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. That just came out flying. And even if they don't contact you, there is a lot of energy waves coming towards you. So I have the Death card, the Hanged Man, the Judgment card, and the High Priest, which is a really, really jam-packed session here. There's a lot of things going on. I have the feeling, and I'll just tell you like it is, Aries, this person is going through hell in relation to you. They're thinking, what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? What's going on? How can I do this? And they're taking a step forward and a step back, a step forward and a step back, trying to step into their power as the King of Wands, and also taking action as the King of Swords. Look, you may be involved, but it's like saying, if a card reader says you could be involved with an air sign, you could be involved with a fire sign, or you could be involved with a water sign. And of course you cover everything. But here there is the water sign prevalent. They're acting like they want to be the King of Wands and cut through all the bull crap here and then come out. But they have this inner conflict, Aries. They really do have this inner conflict. And for them, when they ever get out and do that, it will be a reckoning. Very interesting. I've got this Three of Wands, and it's as if they're telling me, look, Aries, this person and you have a basic history. All right, we want to say that? Fine, there is a basic history here. But I'm wondering, right? I'm wondering if that's enough. Can you, or they, rest on their laurels? I don't think so. Let's take a look. I'm going to look at the Death card at the top. Yeah, look, this is quite a difficult beginning for this week. There is the sighing. Oh, waiting, finally. Ah, finally. And then there's the Doctor and the a nuptial dance. And so it's as if this person is really not in a good way. Not in a good way. I wouldn't go so far as saying ill to the point of being incapacitated. No, you can always pick up the phone and talk. Not that. But they are having major issues. Big time. Big time, big time, big time. Is it all in their head? No, I'm sorry. It's not. It's all over their body as well. They have not, how can I put it? They have not acted when they should have, and the energy is being accumulated. I'm going to take some cards on that Hanged Man. Here again, you know, the beginning of quite a bit of sadness. This person is sort of stuck on you. They have been holding a torch for you forever, since they met you. They may not even be in your life, but even no matter what you do, my mother used to say, you throw them out the door, they come through the window, right? You throw them out the window, they come through the door. So they're always there. But here, you know, there is a moment of reckoning and there is a return. So, you know, if you threw them out the window, they're coming through the door. They're going to come through the basement too. Really through the basement as well. Aries, let's take a look at this. What's in here? I've got something is going on here. All right, let's see. Oh, I've got packages. That's left over from my pick a card. Here you go. All right, we've got the Bjork Berkana. Nice, nice, nice. Like it. I 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 like it. Cha, 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 cha. All right. What do we have? We have Ansus, which is Merkstave. You can see that it's upside down. It's usually communication, oral communication, which is not going to happen. It is not going to happen. We've got this horrible Lagas Lagus in, you know, in and of itself, it's a wonderful rune. But when it's Merkstave here, ladies and gents, Lagas Lagus is bad news. Why? Because it is a lack of memory in respect to the relationship, a lack of memory, not being able to put the dots together. This person's not able to understand completely what is going wrong. They have major, major issues. What is this? This is AWATS. Now, a good thing about the runes is that it's like an axe. They come down like an axe. AWATS is telling you, all right, having said everything that I have said, look, this is a protective rune. It's a very powerful ally. The heavens, the universe has got your back, whether you're throwing people out the window or the doors. That relationship is going to happen. I've got Yera here. Yera's beautiful, beautiful rune. It's this is about harvesting rewards. This is about karmic rewards for something, for efforts, for something well done, for all of your work. Justice. It also talks about justice and karmic justice as well. So what goes round comes round. It's about to come round. Timing is always difficult, but we have here Bjork Berkana. Bjork Berkana is the beginning. The beginning has not begun yet. The beginning is yet to come. Aries, I do hope this was of help to you. Have a wonderful week. Mwah! Namaste. 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 All right, Taurus, let's see what is going on for you. I take away the time for cleaning up the table so you don't have to watch me do that. So let's take a look at what is in store for you lovely earth signs, Taurus, 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 Taurus. My youngest son is a Taurus. And as soon as he was born, I knew that he was Taurus. And I'm the Aries that I am. Oh, boy, did we butt heads. Boy, did we butt heads. Let's see. Very sensitive. Very sensitive. Let's see. Loving, so wonderfully loving. What's in line for you, Taurus, this week? King of the Sea, the King of Cups, King of Cups, the Nine of Swords. We've got that King of Coins. We have this Four of Coins, the Ten of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priest, the Six of Coins, and the Empress. How interesting. We've got some interesting 1, 2, 3 major arcana, the Wheel, the High Priest, and this Empress. And, you know, a lot of people that read tarot call the High Priest and the Empress a couple. They come out as a, you know, they are, they are akin in some way. Now, we do have this Ten of Wands here, Taurus. That means the end of a very difficult cycle, of course. But we've got the fear there. We've got this fear, this Nine of Swords, as if you're thinking, you're expecting something. It's as if you're expecting something that to occur, but it is in some way, I'm moving something here so it doesn't bother. Okay. It takes a lot of, as if you're waiting for some kind of project that, or some seeds to grow, and they haven't come, and you're afraid that they're not. But this King of Coins tells you, no, just hang loose. This is coming, but it's coming in slowly. We've got the King, the energy of the King at the top, and the energy of the King is really a very benevolent energy. Now, the interesting thing is here, the Four of Coins. Now, the Four of Coins is not someone just miserly. I'm not reading that. I never read it as that. The Four of Coins is a card that talks of you arising from your ashes if you can only keep that fear away. Not only, we've got the Four of Coins arising from your ashes, mirroring this this Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, it's lovely as an energy that goes into then the last three cards, the High Priest, this lovely generosity that so characterizes you, Taurus, friends, and the beautiful Empress, which is the outgoing card, which speaks of creativity. So there's a lot more creativity there to link to those initial seeds that you put in. Have no fear. I'm going to look at that first now. Going to look at that first. She says, all right, good. We've got the whole world in our hands. Look, the reunion, coming together, happiness, and the married woman who is a protector. She's a protector, and she comes with a package of coming together. So we have here, over that 9, do not fear, because look, sweethearts, this is coming together. It is coalescing. You will be absolutely, that's what my father used to say, Italian man, absolutely fine. You'll be fine. I'm going to now look at that Four of Coins. All right. I get it. All right. Now, the Four of Coins, like I said, rising from your ashes, the delirious men, the anxiety-ridden people, is mirroring the Lover. And that is something, you know, loving it means to extend yourself. You can no longer, however, Taurus, connect to the people that you have to connect to. You already contacted them. You are lying in waiting. Then we have this love, which means love, Taurus, unconditionally, trust that it will come about. You will come really flying out as from your ashes. Fear not at all, Taurus. I'm going to I hope they don't, wreck my video and hold it back because I'm singing. That's happened to me before, actually. Let's turn this around. We've got some nice stuff here. Well, not so nice sometimes. All right, we've got Fehu here. Fehu, but it's upside down. Fehu is a Merkstave, and it usually talks of fulfillment and financial gain, romantic, all of that nice stuff. But here we have the sit and wait. This is like saying, hurry up and wait, sit and wait, just be patient, all right? Here we also have Perdro. Perdro is Merkstave. It's upside down. And Perdro is usually very mystical, very magical as a rune. And usually it tells you of that hidden secrets emerge. But in this time frame, we have them just subsiding. Just they're under the surface. You need to wait. All right, we have here also this lovely, lovely Otala, which talks about possessions, things that money can buy, that you Taurus people just love. You're consumed by an ideal, by a vision. And the trick here, Taurus, is not to be consumed, but to call on your inner strength and wait. All right. The bad news. All right, we have Tyr. Now, Tyr here is Merkstave. It's upside down. And what does that mean? It means that usually you are the victor in a competition. Not so here. And you're extremely motivated. What does it mean when it's upside down? It means that you have to wait for this to turn around. It's calling on you to have patience in waiting. So we've got some more beautiful runes here. This is Algiz, and Algiz is always talking about a fortunate influence in your life, that there is, but you need to remember that there is this fortunate influence. Why? Because we have the sun shining towards you. We've got Sohilo, and Sohilo does talk about success. It is the sun. It is success. It is great power. Now, when there's all these conflicting runes, they have these messages that conflict. It is about waiting. Hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. Just wait. I hope this is of help to you. Namaste, Taurus. Until we read together again. Have a great week. Hello there, Gemini. Hello there. Isn't it wonderful to be on a Monday and know that there's a whole other week ahead of us, and you're sitting there listening to these guidelines for an entire week and are just thinking, what is in store for me? What is in store for me? What is in store for me? So what is in store for Gemini? What is in store for Gemini this week? Let's see. Whoa, now I've got to turn my deck. Turn the deck around. Turn the deck around. There you go. Ha! It's all screwed up. Excuse me. I messed up, and I know, everyone who knows me knows that I do not read cards turned around because the messages come through. Anyway, so, and look, Gemini, we've got this Eight of Cups, where as if you were walking away from a situation. But on either side, we've got the Page of Coins. Then we have this Temperance card here. And yes, it will take time, but it is coming in. You're leaving something. We'll look at that with the Sibilla. What I don't like here is this Three of Swords right in the middle of the spread, in this diamond-shaped spread. But here we have another Wands. We have a Wands card, which is a Two of Wands. So there is some kind of head-to-head situation here in terms of your finances. Three of Coins, it mirrors each other. What I absolutely love is this Ten of Cups and the Nine of Wands right next to each other. Then, as a reader, it's a challenge because you say, well, then what is it? What's going on? I have this 3, but then there's this, 10. What's going on? And then the Two of Coins, which is a changeable card, which is a card which turns things around. Why don't we start by looking directly at the horrors of the Three of Swords? What is that Three of Swords? Why, oh, why has this... Have you been crying? Okay, look, Gemini. All right, mate, they are talking about a situation that initially is born out of untruths, let's say lies that have emerged. But these Sibilla, these Sibilla tell you this is the beginning of a wide open portal for you, precisely because they have emerged. So just watch, look, and listen, Gemini. look at what's happening. This is the confrontation with the person who has told you those lies. Let's look at this Nine of Wands here. Why? Delilah, is there the Nine of Wands? The Nine of Wands, and there's jealousy, and there is the situation where there's a third party. You just found out of it, out of that, and it really weighs heavy on your mind. But like I said, it's mirroring this Ten of Cups. I want to see if this Ten of Cups is going to take us out of that situation. Yes, there will be suffering there. Definitely, this is a new situation. You're going to react to this situation as never before. Very much sadness, but you will still be open to communication and things turn around. Let's take a look at these. Whoa. Pull this and those. All right. Now, it's funny how things come out and they roll around and then they turn around. All right. So the happiness here, joy, which is Wunyo, turned around as I threw it on the table. So it's upside down. So Wunyo is usually joy. So it does talk about a lack of joy, but that leads to a positive outcome. Interesting. We've got here Anzus, which is Merkstave as well. Anzus is oral communication. Oral communication in this position means that there is communication that comes up. It's not oral communication, but you learn about it. Those things that I saw that before and I told you about. Then we have this lovely Algiz. Algiz is also a very protective rune. There's a new influence in your life. And right around that corner, it's as if this negative situation, this emergence that has come up is holding the key to much happiness in your life. Very interesting. Then I have Otala, which talks about possessions, and they will be coming out as a point of discussion. What are we going to do? We just bought a house. These are examples. What should we do? Should we sell? Should we? There will be talk about that. But ladies and gentlemen, Gemini friends, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sohilo. Sohilo is the sun. Sohilo leads to the success of what has emerged. There will definitely point to a successful situation. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen, Gemini friends, until we read together again. Have a great week. Cancer, my Cancer friends, my homebodies, my people who tend to be a little moody, but when you're happy, boy, are you happy. And the whole world smiles with you. And it's sometimes, you are stuck in reverie, thinking of the times that, and sometimes perhaps I should have, this is what is going on in your mind now. Let's take a look, though, at the week ahead and project. Let's see if we can project. And my cards, like I always say, they're also upside down. Let me put them straight. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Looky. Let's look. All right. We have this incoming card, which is the Seven of Swords. And then we have the Four of Swords. And then you start to think, these swords. But then the Five of Cups. And what is going on? What is going on, Cancer? But this lovely Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups always talks about a return, a romantic return, or the feelings that return. We've got the High Priest, and it is definitely love here. And the Two of Cups, it is definitely love. What do I need to say more? The Ace of Cups, the zero, the Fool card, the first card, it is a zero. And then we have the Page of Cups here. With the Virasibila here, I'd like to first take a look at what is being delayed, because the Seven of Wands is usually a card that is just inner turmoil, and this speaks true, it sings true, rings true to me for the state of mind that I feel you're in. But what is this delay about? Okay, we've got this delay that has to do with it's not a delay. It is a delayed reaction. It's a reaction that is pushed forward of melancholy, of looking back, the way we were. It's not a terrible situation. It's just a little bit of melancholy, just a little. It's not even sadness, but it has a positive spin to it. This Five of Cups, I'm going to take a look at that Five of Cups. And what's interesting here is that we have the Gran Signora, which is, Grand Dame, Gran Signora, very important person, which mirrors the happiness here, and the Donna di Servizio, the housemaid. And this talks about looking at what has gone down, but it doesn't characterize you. That's not who you are. You are not that person today. You are still this person who's capable of happiness. Then we see all of this, and you start thinking about love and what the importance of love in your life. Let me take another look at this Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. It's as if Cancer, it's as if the cards are saying, I'm not telling, because look at what I've got. I've got the house domestic, and look at him. And look at this priest. Look at the both of them. They wear long clothes. This is a sly person who hides things, and this is a person who definitely hides things. Then we have the doctor. Things are so hidden that you feel like you cannot bring forth that message of love to someone. So let's take a look at what the runes tell us about the possibilities of something occurring this week. Let's see. All right. Oh, let me turn this around. All right, so we have Anzus. The possibility of it occurring. Anzus is all about oral communication, wisdom, and it's not. There will not be the pronunciation of your love for someone else. However, she says, as I move things around, I've got here Awats, and Awats is a card. See, it's a card. It's a rune. It's a rune that talks about shifts, movements that you would like to. You would like to go towards a person. Maybe that person lives at the beach. You want to see if there's something that you could do. You want to approach them. But this is not happening. Not happening this week in any case. Then I have here Manats, which is usually a beautiful rune for lovers and for communication between romantic partners. But this was in an upside down, and it usually will talk about not time for new plans now. So this is a week of waiting. This is a week of thinking. This is a week of planning for the future. But then we've got Yera, and Yera is a rune of harvest, rewards. Everything comes to those who wait. This is what it's telling us. You need to plan, because if your plans are well planned, we have Sowilo, and Sowilo will bring you that cup of gold, will bring you to your love, where you want to go. Plan, ladies and gentlemen. Cancer friends. Good luck to you. Namaste, and until we read together again. Hello, Leo. Hello, Leo. The sun shines on you. This is your month. This is still your month. And happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And I already sang that to you last week. Let's see what's in store for you, Leo. Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. Got this strange brew. Look at this. All right, we've got this Page of Wands going into the reading. The Moon, Two of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Cups. So we've got two pages, one on top of another. The Seven of Cups, which I call the card, the embarrassment of choice. And we got the Two of coins mirroring the two up there. And then we have the Hanged Man, which mirrors the moon. Ends with the Devil. Now, how odd is this? What is going on? Leo, what have you done? What have you done? What have you done? There obviously is something happening very quickly this week, and it has to do with your emotions and how you extend yourself. And for many of you, there may be two parties. There may be two parties, and you're not exactly sure where your loyalties lie. Let me put it that way. Let me take a look at, first of all, the Devil and then the Hanged Man. Let's take a look at this Devil. Once and for all. Yeah, well, look, Leo, there are many of you who are married. The marriage is not going well. There's trouble. But it looks like it's the beginning of trouble, all right? There is definitely the beginning of something that is just not right here. Let me take a with an institutionalized relationship, with a relationship that has been on for quite some time. I'm going to take a look at this Hanged Man to see what gives. Yeah, the Hanged Man. Oh, Jesus, look at this. The Hanged Man has yielded the house on fire, the disgrace, the Death card, and the Anxiety card, the Liranti. Now, obviously this mirrors the moon. The moon is a card of change, of flux. There's something that is definitely, people are arguing, there is fighting going on. Let me take a look at that. And of course, one of the parties is very sad about this. There has been communication fine and the pondering. And Leo, I see that you are on the doing side. You are not on the receiving side. You're on the side that is causing strife for other parties, for a person you're romantically involved with, or two people you are romantically involved in. And you're coming to a turning point, and you have to decide. You have to make a decision. This is going to crop up very quickly this week. Very, very quickly. Let's get to those these runes, Leo, because the runes don't lie. The runes just tell you like it is. All right. Yeah. All right, what do I have? I've got the whole world in my hand. I've got Weird, the nameless, faceless rune, and it talks about fate. It talks about something that is out of your hands. What is happening, no matter how big of a player or less of a player you are, this had to happen. It was destined to happen. So don't take it upon yourself as, don't beat yourself up for that. And just know that this is going to pass, and you will still be, you're not going to be left alone or with nothing. You will come out ahead. How interesting that is. We've got Keynotes, and Keynotes is bright stave in the right position. It's beautiful, warm, strength energy, power, opening up and starting something new. Looks like, doesn't it? We do have this wonderful Manats, and it is bright stave. And Manats does talk about interdependence, and it looks like there's an entanglement of interdependence here. But happiness all around until energies are so dynamic that a change is needed and a decision on your part is needed. Interesting. We've got Otala. Otala is a rune of possessions, all right? A rune of something that is yours, but not that money can buy. I see it here as an ideal, a vision. You're consumed by a vision, and you have left things on the side that were important. You just didn't see them. But they are there, and they will be there still when you make that decision. Then I have Ingvats here, which talks about a successful conclusion. Nonetheless, finally relief comes in, and it does talk about a milestone in your life. So go into it. Leo, go right into it, head on strong. Don't step back, because this is the time that you have to act. Yera is here. It talks about rewards, karmic rewards for you. And they are earned. Karma is giving you what you deserve in a positive way through negativity that seemingly emerges as negativity. And go back and listen at the end of the week. Namaste, Leo, until we read together again. Bye-bye. Okay, Virgo. Wonderful, wonderful, precise Virgo. The earth sign that we can always count on, because you are there for us and you love us. This is something that we all have to remember. Virgo, what's in store for you for the week ahead? Whoa, we've got the Magician right as an entrance card. Great. The Wheel of Fortune, the Judgment. Jeez, we've got some strange with the moon. My, how time does fly. All right, so we have the Magician coming in. Then we have the Page of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Judgment card right in the middle. And then we have this Eight of Swords, as if you are stopped in your tracks because of something that you're not ready to do. I've got the moon here that is mirroring this this Page of Cups, and then the Nine of Coins, this lovely abundance card. Let me take the Sibilla cards, because I'd like to take a look at this Five of Cups, because the Five of Cups is as if you're not seeing something that is still there right in front of you, and it is. It's communication, the beginning of communication that you don't see, you don't even expect, and the communication is there. You know, this Five of Cups is mirroring the Page of Wands, and it is communication of a kind of passion. But why do we have you stopped in your tracks with this Eight of Swords? Why? Oh, why? Oh, why? I got it. There is somebody, there's a third party that you think is there. We have to see if that's true. There's a wheel here, but it's not actually, you know, this is not actually a third party. This is a party that you have thought. There's a third party. There's my enemy is there in front of me. But it only serves you to understand that harmony can be reestablished, because that offsets your complacency. And by that I mean you shouldn't sit back and take for granted certain things. Interesting. We've got the moon, La Luna. We've got the moon card. And the moon card talks about this lightness of being, a change. The thief speaks to negative change and then looking out. So what are we seeing? This energy of you concocting a third party that may or may exist, may not exist, but they're there in your mind, they're there in perhaps even the mind of the person you love, is going to put you in a position of reevaluating the relationship and taking action, because you come out smelling like a rose at the end of the week, Virgo. Gee, this is a tough week for you. A very tough week, but it is a week nonetheless that is going to bring you harmony and abundance. So what have we got? We've got here Björkberkana, and Björkberkana always talks about a beginning, and it still has to begin, Virgo. It will begin. We've got Yera, and Yera, of course, is rewards. They're rewards, karmic rewards for effort that you put in. And the week is asking you, is challenging you to take action. We have Algiz, and Algiz is usually a protector rune, but in this case, it's Merkstave upside down. You have to do the work. No one else can do it but you. Then we've got Ingvats, and Ingvats talks of a successful conclusion, finally relief, and it can really signal a milestone in your life because you were able to take action. Virgo, do it, do it, do it. Go, go, Virgo. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Until we read together again. Bye-bye. Have a great week. All right. All right, Libra. Let's see what's going on for you, Libra. Let's see what's going on for you, Libra. Let's see what's going on for you, Libra, for the week starting today. Here we go. You, the devil. Where's Prada? The devil. But we've got, all right, look what I've got here. Look how interesting this is. All right, we have the devil at the top. That is the incoming card, right? Right down the middle, we have the devil. We have the 10 of Cups. I mean, it really is such a beautiful progression. And the last card is the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is always a card that is a sort of a challenge, these crossing swords. And across the center, we've got this Three of Wands, which is a stable, fairly going towards stability. This is a stable base. Then we've got this, again, this 10 of Cups and the Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins is it is the most beautiful card in the tarot deck, I believe. There is such a high spiritual value there, Libra. Look, what am I looking at? Of course, we have this cross here, these two diagonals. And with the Queen of Coins, Libra, there's the Queen of Coins, who's a slow-moving queen. And then we've got the Two of Cups. Here, the Ace of Wands, and then the King of Cups. Now, Libra, you can be, I can say to you, you probably could be involved with a water sign or an earth sign. The water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and the earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This is what it looks like to me. But let me take a couple of cards on this devil. Okay, look, Libra. Libra, you're coming from a situation from the previous week. I've got this disgrace, then happiness, and then anxiety. There is a stop-go-pull here in your week that's stemming from something that has occurred last week. You are on a roller coaster ride and you're really looking towards stability. And it does come. It does come with this 10 of Cups. But before you get there, lordy, low, it is going to take you up and down the energy cycles that you have to go through. I don't envy you because it will be so exciting. Every turn is going to be such an exciting moment. I'm going to take the Sibila on the, my goodness, this Two of Swords, right? That is sort of the final card. I'm looking at it, and we've got this important person. I'm seeing that it's a male. Whether you're male or female, I see that there is an important person who's sort of a protector for you. But what happens, that protector is not there for you this week. He's not there for you this week. And even though they aren't, you still make do. You are able to pull through. But you do feel the lack, you do feel the missing, you do feel something that's not right. So here we've got this beautiful 10 of Cups. Let me take the Sibila. First, I saw the Sibila. Now let me take the runes to see what they have to say. Okay. All right, look, Libra. We've got a difficult moment, All right, we know that. We've got a difficult moment, and though that is being shown to me more than anything else by Wunyo, which is Merk's day. Wunyo is the rune of joy. It's the rune that tells you there's a positive outcome coming. Okay, there's success in your affections and all of that. But it has, your affections are where and your emotional life with the affections is where the roller coaster ride is playing out this week, coming in from last week. But you know, as serious as that sounds, I do have Manats here on its side, and not everything is lost, because Manats is a rune that talks of interdependence. There is still this bond, even though there is the pull outward. Manats is also talking to you, Libra, about the fact that you will be getting aid, you will be having some respite, you will be getting some protection, but it's time to make new plans. It's time for new plans. Now, another rune that is challenging you is this Hagal, Hagalas. And Hagal talks about delays. It talks about limitations that are outside of your control. The time is not ripe. So this is an intermediary phase, but a phase that's difficult for you. Nonetheless, Libra, I've got this beautiful Keynotes look. It's warm, fire, strength. Keynotes open like this is energy power. And there's an opening up. Something new is starting. Interestingly, also I've got here is Ingvats. Ingvats is a successful conclusion, and you know, you've got to get to the end of that week, all right? We know that, but it's a successful conclusion and then relief, all right? So you do end the week with finally, finally, then the respite comes, or respite, whatever you, because there are two ways of saying that, in English version or the United States version. This can really signal a milestone in your life this week, actually. It is a roller coaster ride, but all is well. That ends well in that week. Namaste, Libra. Until we meet again, and have a great week. Hey, Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. Let's take a look and see what is going on for you this week, Scorpio. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I'm trying to optimize my video cams and seeing how you can see a lot with little, how you can get a full view. All right, let's take a look, Scorpio, to see what direction your life is going to take this week. Let's see. We've got the Queen of Swords, the divorcee that gets up and walks away. Incoming card. And we've got some challenges here for you. Quite a number, actually. Look, we've got this this Queen of Swords here that is a very swift queen who just doesn't take, no patience, gets up, really, and leaves. But we've got the Seven of Coins. And the Seven of Coins has you scratching your head. I know I've done something. I have to get through. Let's see what I can do to get out of it. Then the Six of Coins. The Six of Coins is always an extending card, a card of generosity. We've got the Page of Wands to the left. Our focus card is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is always antagonistic with someone, and then this Eight of Swords, which has you not moving, a budging or moving an inch. Then we got the Four of Coins. Now, the Four of Coins to me, which is quite different from other tarot readers, is you arising from your ashes, because you have burned, baby. You have burned. Then on the right, there's this Page of Coins. So we've got this page, and then the last is the page. There are three pages, the Page of Wands, Page of Coins, and the Page of Cups. A lot of communication. But, I don't see it as openly, bringing air out of your mouth. I see this as you creating a much ado about nothing. There are messages being pushed out into the ether there in one way or another to get your message across. What I'm interested in now, Scorpio, is to take a look at this Eight of Swords and what it is that you're not doing, what is stopping you in your tracks. Let's take a look. Yeah, this is you stopping in your tracks in relation to a meeting someone, in relation to actually coming face to face to with someone and communicating straightforward with them. This is holding up. You're behind the scenes. You do it, but in a very clandestine way, in a hidden way, in a stalking type of way. Then we have, let me take a look at this. Let me take a look at this Seven of Coins. All right, the Seven of Coins. All right, the Seven of Coins is you scratching your head. Why? Because you know that there is another party involved. You can feel it. You could smell it. You just know. And that party is in one way or another influencing you, if not only at the level of the mind, so that you will not accost them, you will not get closer to them at all. Let me take another couple of cards here in relation to these 3 pages, because I'd like to know what is actually in that hidden communication, this communication that's generated, what that you are doing, and what it is this is communication to this party that you are interested in, that is in your mind, in your heart, in your mind. We've got the pensiero, the thought, and the thought is at the level of the mind. As I said, the communication is at the level of the mind. A lot of people call it mind games. Okay, you can call it whatever. It could be telepathy. It could be any thoughts carry a lot of energy. This house, okay, this house. Now, this is the jury in my mind is still out with the house there, because it could be a business, but for me, this has either you are thinking of entertaining a business in some way with this person, or this house represents for you a sort of institutionalized bond with that person that you're aspiring to. Very, very interesting. So there's stopping in your tracks, playing perhaps Scorpio mind games. What do you think? And then we'll see what the runes say. And the runes don't lie. Runes don't lie. Like the hips don't lie. All right, we have here the nameless, faceless rune called Weird. This is something, and what it says to you, Scorpio, is that this is your fate. What you are doing is something that was written somewhere for you to do. And you know that, and you're running with it. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, and so it does talk about love coming in, actually. It does talk about love coming in a final undisclosed way. And it's not telling you when, it's not telling you how. Interesting. We've got here Tyr in the bright stave position, right up. And Tyr is a rune that talks about victory in competition. So if there is that other person, man, you've got it up on them. You really do. You have up one. You're extremely motivated. And there's an increase in money and power, definitely. If anything, Scorpio, you're money making. Money, 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 money. If I were a rich man. We have Wunyo, and it's in the bright stave position. And that tells you that joy is just a stone's throw away. I do have Keenats, which is upside down, is in the closed position, actually. And Keenats, unfortunately, in this position is not warm. There's no warmth. There's no energy. There's no mutual energy between you and the person that's in your mind. there is no opening up. There is no starting something new unless you are able to do what? Where is that? There it is. Am I doing this right? Ta-da! Manats. Manats is bright stave, and it talks about interdependence. If you can understand that there is a question of interdependence that you have to exploit in some way, then you'll understand. Then it will be all, kosher for you. It will be straight up, and you can walk toward, excuse me, you can walk toward a situation of open communication. Now, Manats talks about you receiving aid in how you approach them. You will get some sort of protection from the universe is coming your way to help you in one way or another to face that person, and it's time to make new plans. This is what it's telling me. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope that you will have a great weekend until we read together again. Bye-bye. Hey, Sagittarius. Hey, Sagittarius, take a walk on the wild side. Hey, you said, hey, Sag, take a walk on the wild side. Listen, Sagittarius, something's coming up for you. I can smell it. I can smell it. Why don't we take a look at what is coming up for you? Let's see. Sagittarius, I have the tarot here, and I'm going to open a pyramid spread. Whoa, the Wheel of Fortune. What did I say? Something's coming up for you? Well, something's coming up for you. Why did I look underneath? The Five of Coins, off to the side. Look, I've got the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Knight of Swords, and then we have a Knight of Cups. On the same, they're mirroring each other. Knights are fast, especially the Knight of Swords. Across the bottom, I've got this Four of Wands, lovely, lovely stability. This Queen of Swords, which is a very fast queen. This is a whirlwind of a woman. You may be involved with an air sign. Air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And it looks like to me, Sagittarius, that this person is quite in the limelight, could be a partner. Then I have the Seven of Wands. A lot of things, a lot of responsibilities. I see these as responsibilities. Then I have this beautiful Ace of Swords that, you are speaking the truth. You're a person, you're a man or a woman who are speaking your truth in this period of your life, especially this week. And it's mirroring this Ten of Cups, and it's what brings you the most satisfaction. What is that? That is justice. This is karmic justice to you. Right down the middle, we have the Wheel of Fortune, that air sign, and this Wheel of Justice. The Wheel of Justice, I mean the Jack card of justice, karmic justice. Look, and why did this come out then? Why did this come out? And we're going to look at that right away. This is such a nice period for you, Sagittarius. You have things going on, business as usual. All right, let's say that. Business as usual, it's there, we know. But there's all these other goodies, family, friends, lovers, happiness. Let's take a look here. All right, so the Five of Coins is usually depicted in the Rider-Waite as a poverty card. I don't read it that way, but I do see is that the communication, there's a messenger rather than communication. We have happiness in the heart, and a thief who speaks to negative change. What this tells you is that something happens, some message towards the end of the week comes into you to rain on your parade. What does that mean? Gives you, it dampens the light that was shining all week. So to crown the reading and to get ultimate insight, what I love to do is with the runes, and they are here. Ha, 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 ha. Well, you two, the first thing that at the top is Anzus, Fehu is Merkstave, it's upside down, usually talks of fulfillment. We don't get that fulfillment in either a windfall, financial gain, or romantic. This is not happening. It's business as usual, like I said. Business as usual. So we get that. It's business as usual, nothing gained, nothing lost. All right. What is interesting as well is you have here the nameless, faceless rune called Weird, and it's telling me that there is something in the works. This is just a stepping stone week for you, Sagittarius. And why I like that is that this rune is always a rune of fated destiny. It's happening. It will emerge, but it's undisclosed. It is not telling you anything more. So expect it. I told you at the beginning of the reading, something's coming. Then we have Perdro, beautiful, right side up. Perdro is this magical, mystical rune that talks of hidden secrets. Like I said, undisclosed. The occult secrets emerge. A surprise emerges. A surprise emerges. Yara, harvest, karmic return, just like our Lady Justice. You've been good and it's coming your way. We've got Gifu. Look, Gifu is a give and take. Gifu is a partnership. Gifu is important developments in a relationship. This could be a partnership, business partnership, or a romantic relationship. But like I said, you have it all already. This is something that will knock your socks off, and it's hidden will emerge. And last but not least, I've got Bjork Berkana, the beginning of something new this week. Great. Good for you, Sagittarius. You deserve it. You deserve it. Namaste, and until we meet together, until we read together again, have a great week. All right, Capricorn, here we are again with you, Capricorn, another earth sign. Capricorn. I remember your reading last week, and I remember you were there deciding to go someplace, move around. And let's see what's going on now. Let's see where you are, what you're doing, and what you're about to do. Let's see. Let's see, Capricorn. Page of Cups, the Seven of Coins, Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups. This is the first time it's come out in any of the readings this week. The Judgment card right in the middle, Knight of Coins, the Queen of Coins. We've got the Chariot. Oh, you have moved. Now, what does this say? We've got the Tower. Now, the Tower is a completely revolutionized Capricorn, and you are revolutionized. You have made a major decision, and that has completely overturned your world. And it's as if you are sort of coming round full circle, but there's a price to pay. There is a price to pay because you did a lot of things. You have come full circle, but what is it? We've got this Chariot that's moving right into the difficulties, but you love it. This is something that you love. We've got the Knight or the Knight of Coins, which is a slower knight, but is moving right toward the Judgment. This is where you're in the place where you should be at the time. And look at this. We've got the four corners of the spread are the Page of Cups, the Knight of Coins, the Tower, and the Nine of Cups. Your desires, and you've made it come. You've made it happen. You've made it happen. The Judgment card is there to tell you that. Now, this Seven of Coins there, that is the only card that says to me, that doesn't say anything to me. And I'm thinking, what are you doing there? What in the world are you doing there? It is mirroring the Ace of Cups. I get that. So that's telling me you're there scratching your head, thinking about new love. When is it coming? Is it ever going to? Do I have to just forget that? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what that 7 is all about. And yes, it's actually there. Oh, look at how the way these cards talk. There's the widower. There's the money, but that is an institution. That is a marriage. That is a relationship, a bond, and the coming together, the meeting. Is it going to happen? Those are long days gone. Who knows what is going to happen? So I have that in this week. That is something that's sort of something unresolved. That's something that's going to keep coming up and coming up in your mind. Another card. Let me take the look at this Tower. Tower, we've got 2 towers. Here we got the Tower, and then we've got another crazy Tower. We've got the Disgrace card and the Enemy. We've got the Lightness of Being and an Enemy. And this, it is telling me that you feel, Capricorn, that you can't make any more mistakes, okay? And the frivolous nature of the way you've done things sometimes has been your enemy and may have steered you wrong, and that is over too. It's as if you're saying to yourself, okay, you're talking to yourself, Cappy, I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. We are turning a leaf on life. We're turning a page and we're not going back. All right. We've got Isa here. Isa is stuck. Not stuck, but not moving anywhere but where you are. Isa is freezing, cooling down. Yera is the karmic rewards for a big decision that you've made. And it is going to bring you, there are legalities involved here. Your status may be subject to a legal issue, and that is going to come up this week. I do have Otala, which is your possessions, the things that you own, things that money can buy, and you're thinking of, you have this vision in your head, Capricorn, that you want something. It could be a little garden, it could be a little car, it could be something, but it's a vision that's very precise to what you're thinking now and where you are at in this time of your life. I've got these other beautiful runes. There's this Awats. It's a powerful ally. There are hidden secrets, the occult, and secrets and surprises are going to emerge this week. And if I have to say the 9 of Cups is there, I definitely have to underscore that, because the surprises will surprise you and me. Please write under the video and let me know. We've got Algites here. This is also another protective room. So, you really can't do anything wrong this week. I think that's all behind you, Capricorn. Algites is also talking about a new influence that comes into your life, a new friendship. Soilo, success. This is the sun shining on you, Capricorn. Absolutely, you deserve it. Namaste, and until we read together again, have a great week. Aquarius, great to have you back, Aquarius. Great air sign, Aquarius. Let's see what is in store for you this week, Aquarius. Let's see what's in store for you this week. From today to Sunday, what's in store for you this week? Aquarius, where art thou, Aquarius? We've got the 9 of Wands as the incoming card, 6 of Cups. Then we've got this great Sun. Across the middle, we've got the 2 of Wands, this challenge with a head-to-head with another person. We've got the Death card, and then this 7 of Cups off to the side, 10 of Swords. Yes, end of something tough. Then the Knight of Wands and the 4 of Wands. Look, I've got wands, 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 1, 2, 3 wands, burning energy, Aquarius. Look, what is interesting to me is, first of all, the death card in the middle, and across the bottom, this 2 of wands, the death, and this 7 of cups, because the 7 of cups is a card that I call the embarrassment of choice. There's so many things going on that, what do I choose first? Let's take a look at that first. All right. There is an issue here with someone that you are, that have, I'd like to say someone you've met recently, but it looks to me that it is someone that is in your life, perhaps not rooted very much, not deeply rooted, but that you've just found that they are hiding something and you don't know how to deal with that. You don't know how to respond. You don't know how to react. Let's take a look at this death card. It's as if your soul dies just a little. There you go. And we got it. We've got it. We've got the Gran Signore, which could be a man or a woman. This lies here, and the harmony, Giovane Fanciulla, she is the virgin in the deck, and it's as if you were lied to for the first time. You took stock in this. You had not took stock, but you really were counting on this, and that death card speaks for itself. This is the end of something that was really touted as probably one of the greatest things that could have happened to you. Instead, remember, all right, instead it's not, but we have the 10 of Swords, and so that is the end of that. That is the end of that, and the suffering will cease tout court once you have taken stock. That's it. Now, I'm going to take the runes to give it a definite gung-ho and a kick in the backside and get rid of it. My sister used to say, get a size 15 boot and just kick. Give it one big kick. All right, so if this was like this, if I turned it up, all right, now that's Anzus, right? We've got need here. All right, need. We've got need here, and need asks for patience, all right? Every time I look at that, I say, oh, mamma mia. Need calls, there's a delay. There are constraints. They're outside of your control, and it's a difficult learning situation. This week is going to give you this experience that we talked about, and it is done for a reason, because you have to come out and away with that. With a lesson learned. We've got Bjork Berkana upside down, and it's not the beginning. This is actually the end, like the Death card and the 10 of Swords has talked about. We have Anzus, and Anzus here is always a conversation, talking, oral communication, and Anzus talks to your ability to put a final end to it, because we have, how can I say, together with Yera, all right, Yera is karmic returns for you. You're harvesting, something comes to you through the week, and it is through verbal communication. That's where you you decree the final end of something. Now, I've got these 2 runes. One is Manats, beautiful Manats. It is an interdependence. It's a relationship. The relationship here is something greater than the person we were talking about. This is, you can see that these 2 are facing each other. This is both sides of your soul, both the yin, the yang, the feminine, the masculine. And the success is there with Soilo, because Aquarius, you come out of this week knowing that you're still in one piece and you're walking on your own 2 feet. How great is that, Aquarius? Namaste, and until we read together again, and good luck to you. Have a great week. Hey, Pisces. Pisces, this fantastic water sign, and one of the most intuitive of the zodiac. Welcome. Let's take a look, Pisces, at what's going on this week and what we can do to improve the week. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Yawning. She's yawning. What is she yawning about? This is the best part of the reading. Get my moon in there, my Pisces moon. Let's take a look at what's going on this week. Justice is served. The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, both fast knights, the Queen of Cups. We've got that is you. We've got the Five of Wands, the Two of Coins, the High Priest, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Whoa, we've got two queens. We've got 1, 2. Look, Pisces, here I'm seeing that you, in some way, are dealing with a lot of work, all right? There's a lot of work going on this week. There's also a lot of stability in the week. So much so, and why I say that is, all right, there is this fire, a lot of fire. Okay, there's fire here, fire, 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 fire. What I like about this is, first of all, we've got the high priest, and the high priest is there to tell you that no matter what, how difficult the week may be in terms of your work in so many different areas, things are happening in so many different areas. What I do love is this Queen of Cups, which is you, going right across the center where you take it in almost in jest with this Five of Wands, almost as if the week, it's just another week, and I can, it's a kick in the book, it's a drop in the bucket, it's a drop in the bucket. And you juggle everything, and everything is done, everything works out. What I love about it is that it's a game. It plays out as a game. Let me go first right into to the high priest and see where the high priest's energy goes to. Yeah, all right, now it is about work. We've got the military. We've got the anxiety, this deliranti, and then we have the merchant, which is work. It's as if you are doing something. You're working behind the scenes. It's not ready. This one of the projects, one of the many things that you're doing is not ready yet, but it will come through. It is coming through this week. You will make it happen, actually. Now, another thing I'd like to look at is this Two of Coins to see what the juggling is about. What the juggling is about. Well, all right. Juggling is about something new that you're working on, something that is going to be birthed. It is the birth of a project that's coming out now, finalizing it. Then we have these messages. These are omaggio di preziosi, they're jewels, they're messages. And the young maiden who is a virgin, and this is new, the virgin, the baby. This is virgin territory for you because the activity that you're working on is something you've done, but it's virgin territory in many aspects of the project. Let me take a look at the runes and see if they can shine a light. Shine a light. All right, we've got, every time I look at the delays, make me go craze, make me go craze. And why do I say, I've got need and I've got hagalas. Need is patience. You got to have patience. You patience. There's a delay. There are constraints. It's a difficult learning process when you know that you have to just be patient. that will teach you very many things this week. Hagal hagalas, the same zupa. My mother used to say the same soup. It talks about limitations, delays, but forces out of your control. So it's not your, it's not necessarily your doing. We've got Isa here, and in terms of what we just spoke about, Isa is a cooling down in relationships. You're cooling down in relationships because you've got other things on your, on your burners, and they're not in the back burners, they're on the front burners. We've got Urus here, which is bright stave. Urus is strength, vital force, energy. That's the fire that we saw all week. Urus talks about us healing. It's a very strong healing rune. And it's healing from processes that you in the past you were not able to carry out this through strong emotions. There are a lot of emotions involved here. And there's a call for sacrifice, but your determined nature gets you through. Now, Manats here is Merkstave. It's upside down, and Manats is always about interdependence. And so when it's Merkstave, it is not about interdependence. You are on your own. And this is an interesting concept because we're talking about work now. You will receive aid, but you're on your own. And it's a time for new plans. It's as if you got to the end of the project. Now you're on your own in many respects, but you know exactly where to go. Great. Pisces, namaste, and good luck to you. I love the cards that I'm seeing. Until we read together again. Bye-bye. Have a great week. So we've come to the end of another week. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of another week. Right below the video, and let me know how things pan out. Let me know any questions you may have. We'll see what we can do. Questions about if your situation is not, it doesn't pertain to what was said or how it develops, actually. That would be really interesting. Namaste. Until we read together again. Bye-bye.